Hello, greetings and Sieg again. 21 suggestions for success. And we're on to suggestion number 17. Be decisive, even if it means you'll sometimes be wrong. Oh, so true. So very true in my opinion. I want to hear yours. If you are not a decisive person, you can't lead people. You come off as wishy-washy, you're helter-skelter, you're here, you're there, you can't make up your mind. And that whole, I've trained on this concept of make up your mind. I did a full training on that, is you do make up your mind. At a physiological, biological level, you make up your mind. And then your mental forces align with that for what you have set your mind, your heart towards. And a lot of people can't do this. They have so much uncertainty because they lack clarity, sureness. So being decisive definitely means knowing that it could play out that you were wrong. Now I feel that's kind of all relative, this be wrong. It happens, but then what I do in that scope is go, okay, so where did I miss the mark here? That's what business people do. You do have to be decisive. We're going to do this. And then you tell your people, we're going this way. And they line up behind you. And it could be after the execution and delivery, you go, well, okay, that funnel didn't work, or whatever it may be as you're working your business. Something that you set up, a test, and you thought was going to be right at work, but it didn't. See, and I don't think that makes it wrong. When something didn't work, doesn't make it wrong. I kind of have a little challenge with the wording here. It's not wrong. It just didn't provide the outcome you were looking for, but you gained some really super valuable intelligence by virtue of doing that. You go, well, this is interesting. If I hadn't done this, I wouldn't have learned this, that, and the other thing. Now, as a result of learning these things, now I know all the more, having gathered this intelligence, this data, that we need to move a little bit more over here onto this path. So I don't really see it as wrong. And I think maybe that's what holds a lot of people back, is the fear of being wrong. It's just a recalibration moment. That's how I see it. Just recalibrate. You size it up. And some, of course, are way more costly decisions, and others less costly. And that's the game of business, and that's the game of life. And you got to be willing to play at that level, especially in business, or you shouldn't be there, because that's the nature of business. You get paid for the decisions that you make. That's what you're compensated for. You make a good decision, you're compensated for it. You make a decision that doesn't lead to a successful business endeavor, you're amply compensated for that one, meaning not so much pay. So that is the very nature of being a business owner, is being decisive, gathering up all the necessary data, everything you can, scoping out your industry, all the competition. You go, okay, looking at that, we need to do this. And then you go for it, all out, not pensively, not holding back, because you're never going to know the full results of that decision unless you go all out. If you go timid, you're not going to know and realize, okay, it's a bust, or, so big attribute of success in my book. So you go ahead and let me know in the comments below your thoughts on this suggestion. I'll see you in the next video.